So we're just going to jump right into this video. How to run Instagram shoutouts and go viral. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what an Instagram shoutout is, how to create the most optimal Instagram shoutout to get the best results, and where to find these Instagram pages to actually buy Instagram shoutouts from. With paid ads, the viral algorithm gods are not in your favor because you are paying big companies to have that post seen by a specific amount of people. And the post cannot go viral because you are on the paid algorithm. However, with Instagram shoutouts, you are on the organic algorithm, allowing your post, your Instagram shoutout to go viral if done properly. So, if you are selling something and want more eyeballs, so the majority of you, then this video is for you. I will go over how you can go viral on Instagram and increase interest to your funnel via Instagram shoutouts in 6 steps. A little further down, I talk about these 6 steps. Right here, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about what Instagram shoutouts are all about first. So as marketing professionals know, like coaches, agencies, content creators, editors, the entertainment space, food companies, etc., every marketing campaign strategy must be uniquely tailored to your brand's goals before spending money on ads. Now, quick plug, my name is Carl Brisola. I've had my own marketing agency for about 6 years now, and one of my clients asked me to be a co-founder to their business. And this business is called BeakonGage, where it's an all-in-one platform for buying and selling Instagram shoutouts. So as a brand, you'd be the buyer of a shoutout, and as a creator, you would be the seller of a shoutout. More on this company a little later, but let's dive deeper into why you are here today. There are many ways to pay for traffic to your offer, your thing, your service, whatever it is that you're selling or you want to build awareness around. The 2 most popular ways to pay for traffic are: Number 1, social media ads. So this is using Business Ads Manager on any social media platform such as TikTok, Meta, Snapchat, Google. So for Meta, it's the sponsored ads that you see. Sponsored ad, kind of small here, but a sponsored ad. For Google YouTube, it's the skippable ads. You know, when it says at the beginning of the video, you'll see skip ad. So that's paid media. Number 2, which is what we're focusing today's video on, is influencer creator collaboration. You can pay creators to promote your offer to their audience. However, it is crucial to identify creators who specialize in your niche. One effective strategy for creator collaboration is utilizing Instagram shoutout. And here's an example. Wealth, they have 10 million followers. Of course, they have a similar theme and style on their page. One of the shoutouts here, of course, Lamborghini. Lamborghini launches Urus SE SUV in India at $500,000. As you can see, this post fits very naturally and organically within their feed, but of course it's promoting Lamborghini, and this would be an Instagram shoutout. So what is an Instagram shoutout? An Instagram shoutout is when an Instagram creator, faceless theme Instagram page, or an influencer in a similar niche to yours promotes your offer, your thing, to their own followers to increase your top of funnel awareness. And I'm going to dive deep into what a funnel awareness actually looks like. What is an Instagram theme page? An Instagram theme page is a curated account that focuses on a specific niche or topic. Unlike personal Instagram accounts that showcase a variety of personalized content, like you hanging out with your dog, you bringing your cat to the mall, which I don't know why you would ever bring your cat to the mall, but just personalized pieces of content. Theme pages maintain a cohesive look and feel by posting content related to a particular theme. Now, here are absolute goats in the space. We have Nugget here, 10 million followers. They focus on humor, memes, and news type of topics. Then you have Wealth. They focus on things like business, tech, and news. And then another one here is Puberty. They focus more on entertainment and news. And as you can see, they have a similar style across all their content on their feed. So people that follow these pages expect this style and theme throughout. And you are essentially, as an Instagram shoutout, paying for space on their page. Okay, so now let's dive into how you can send traffic to your top of funnel using Instagram theme pages. So how does an Instagram shoutout work? It could work in pretty much any niche. Podcast, comedy, entertainment, sports, music, fashion, food, etc. The list goes on. Any niche, it'll work. So what it does, essentially you create your Instagram shoutout, and once it's posted, you are building awareness through that thing that you're selling through an Instagram shoutout in a specific niche. The interest generated from that Instagram shoutout, most cases, happen because you are giving value to someone who's digesting that piece of content. So of course you have to strategize exactly what piece of content you would promote. Then the decision happens. So the evaluation will be essentially the Instagram user will see this post, and it's up to them to say, okay, I want to learn more, where do I go? So you need to funnel these Instagram users to a particular place towards that offer, your thing, your service, whatever it is that you are selling. Then the acquisition happens. So the Instagram user then becomes a paid customer, but you need a final destination, whether it's a website, a custom landing page, maybe you tell them to go to Google because they need to search something in particular, your Instagram page, very popular spot, a form, link in bio, etc. Creators have the potential to guide Instagram users through the first awareness stage of your marketing funnel, transforming awareness into long-term loyalty. Okay, now let me read this because it's very important. Might be a little bit boring, but I'm going to read it anyways. Why do Instagram shoutouts work so well? Instagram shoutouts are highly effective because they appear as authentic, organic content on Instagram pages that users already engage with and enjoy. Unlike traditional ads, shoutouts blend seamlessly into the platform, making them feel less like promotions and more like genuine posts. This authenticity gives shoutouts the unique potential to go viral, leveraging Instagram's algorithm to reach a wider audience, something paid media often struggles when faced against the viral algorithm gods. Now, here are 6 steps on how you can create high converting Instagram shoutouts for your offer. And if you don't want to read anymore, don't want to listen anymore, I'm going to plug myself again here. If you're already bored and you just want to jump right into buying Instagram shoutouts or selling Instagram shoutouts, you can head to BeakonGage.com, create your free account as a brand, buyer of shoutouts, or as a creator, seller of shoutouts. You go through a minor approval process to be approved to be a part of the BeakonGage network. Moving on. Number 1, learn what others are doing first. Let's look at a current example that someone who buys a lot of Instagram shoutouts is Paul Hilsey. He teaches people essentially how to make YouTube videos without your face, faceless YouTube channels, and make money from it. So essentially, if you go to a tagged post, you can see here that he's running a bunch of shoutouts right now. So this is what we call a bulk shoutout. And they're being posted across a ton of pages. Like if we click this one here, this one's being posted on this page with 355,000 followers. This one's being posted on one with 480,000 followers, 1.2 million, well, 10.2 million. So of course he's spending a lot of money into a strategy that actually works, right? And I'm not gonna dive too deep into his piece of content, but essentially if you look at this piece of content, it doesn't really seem like an ad. It just looks like an organic piece of content. As you go through it, there's images, that capture your attention and kind of talk about like how to hustle and that kind of stuff, and being able to want to make money. And at the end, he has his call to action, right? So if you read here, I'm not going to read it, but at the end of the day, he wants you to follow his page. And I'm actually going to dive a little bit deeper into his Instagram strategy a little further down, but I just wanted to show you an example of someone who actually uses bulk shoutout on the regular. Moving on. Number 2, sustaining engagement through strategic content. So the goal is to nurture initial interest into sustained engagement and toward, obviously, conversions. And a way to do that is you need to ensure that your funnel is fully optimized. I'm going to show you an example of an optimized Instagram page. And again, we'll use Paul Hilsey. As you can see here, his bio, fully optimized. He says here, DM me YouTube to learn more. So of course, on the shout out, he mentions in the caption that you can make a lot of money on YouTube. So of course, the word YouTube is in his bio, having a correlation between the shout out and his Instagram page. So people that actually land on his Instagram page can correlate that the two are related, right? Building a bit of trust. Right, so DM me YouTube to learn more. Number 2, his highlights. Of course, he has previous client results. He shows that he can actually deliver and make you a lot of money through his strategies, etc. And number 3, of course, you need content that people actually enjoy, which again builds further trust that you know what you're talking about. Number 3, find theme pages in your niche. Of course, the goal is to find theme pages that are related to whatever it is that you're selling. And here's examples of 3 Instagram pages that are in the entrepreneurial space. Number 4, maximize effectiveness through proven results. So the goal is to use high converting type of content to appeal to an audience at the awareness stage. Execution, try to focus on high engagement videos and posts that performed well in the past, or use a carousel slideshow to show the viewer how they can benefit from your service. Or even, doesn't mean necessarily to be a carousel, it could just be an actual reel. But here's an example of a high performing carousel Instagram shout out. Example number 1, the goal to boost Instagram followers, essentially to build leads and to convert. So this was during the ChatGPT hype that this was posted. So of course you gotta also know what's kind of popular and then like what topics are being talked about right now online. And in this time when this post was posted, it was ChatGPT. So college dropout uses ChatGPT to make 10K a month. Of course, it seems like a young kid. Someone who wants to be making money, who's in kind of the similar space, will look at this and be like, how is this kid making this much money and I'm not, right? So you would swipe to learn more. Everyone is talking about how AI is going to take their jobs, blah, blah, blah. Here is how you can make money too. So now you swipe, step 1, step 2, blah, 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 3 for 5. And then at the end, he has a call to action. So the call to action at the end here, if you want to learn the exact step-by-step process I've used to sell over 12 million high-ticket dropshipping products at 22 years old, drop me a follow at Anthony Tambu. So of course, his Instagram page is fully optimized to have those Instagram users, those leads funnel in, digest all this content, look at his highlights, and then convert later on down the road. Example number 2, the goal of this one is to build awareness, to then turn those Instagram users into interested, and then of course having them being a paid customer to watch the movie. There's a perfect example of an awareness type of campaign where essentially this was posted on Puberty, so let's actually go to it. So of course the goal of this shout out is to inform people that the Deadpool movie, the new one, is coming out with Deadpool and Wolverine, or has been out, and they do that with some very interesting tactics. They used kind of, and as you could tell, it's not too like promoty or salesy. It's very just organic and raw, but at the end of the day, it does its job. It informs people of this new movie with Deadpool and Wolverine. Of course, they use a fantastic image of Deadpool putting his hand on Wolverine's chest, making it look a little bit like an interesting photo, makes you stop scrolling and want to read. Then the actual hook text is Deadpool and Wolverine uses the F word 118 times, which again is like, that's pretty cool that you could say that word that many times in a movie. And then you swipe to engage with the post, which actually promotes the post to perform even better. And this is a Deadpool franchise record, so showing that they're getting like a record within their franchise, with the second film clocking only 90 times saying that word. So of course they're building interest and telling people about this new movie in a very non-salesy way. So you would go on Google and you would maybe search when is the new movie coming out, or you actually go on Google to look at the closest theater that's near you to actually go watch the movie. Number 5, content diversity for top of funnel success. So the goal is to track and enhance the effectiveness of your content. So you're going to use detailed analytics to measure reach and engagement from campaigns and posts. Okay, so what do I mean by this? So if you have a larger budget, start with posting a few variations of content on different theme pages to see what type of traction you get across your content. What I mean by this is essentially when you run paid ads, if you run paid ads in the past, you don't just go post one piece of content and pray that that piece of content is the one that's going to generate all the conversions. You're going to have at least 3 to 5, if not more, pieces of content, see which piece of content is getting the best results, and scale that one. Same thing can be applied here. You'd post a piece of content on different theme pages on a smaller scale, see what gets the best engagement, or even just go back to your previous posts that you posted in the past and see if there's one that resonated more with people and use that as your Instagram shout out. Option to use existing piece of content that went viral in the past. Once you have a piece of content that is getting much more engagement than the others, scale it. That's when you put the bucks behind the piece of content that got you the best results and post that on much larger pages to get you even more results. And also, another tip here, you can use paid media on a small scale to see what performs better. So you can get a ton of data with just $5 to $30 a day for 4 to 7 days, where essentially, like I mentioned, you post 3 to 5 pieces of content, you spend $5 to $30 a day for a couple of days, see what piece of content performs the best. Once you have it, scale it. Lastly, test different theme pages. So of course the goal is, don't just stick with one theme page and one specific niche. Test different niches, because at the end of the day, you'll be surprised of the results that you can get from something that's not 100% in your niche, but it's something that's in like a sister niche or a brother niche that's similar, and you might even get better results in a different niche, right? So it's always good to test different niches and different theme pages to see your results. And that's pretty much it. If you want to buy Instagram shoutouts, or if you're looking to sell Instagram shoutouts, the app that I am now a co-founder of does exactly that, and it's all in one platform. All the messaging, all the payments, finding the page, posting the piece of content to have theme pages, find that piece, that campaign to run on their page. It all happens within BeakonGage, and it happens in these 4 simple steps. Number 1, sign up, as I mentioned, as a brand or a creator. Number 2, launch your campaign. So you set up your first campaign by selecting your niche, what you want the caption to be, of course, what content you want to be shouted out, your budget, and publish it for creators to see. So now the creators will see this campaign and they decide, do I swipe right and like the post, or do I swipe left to not like the post? When they swipe right, you get notified that your campaign has been liked by a creator in that niche, and you have the option to like the creator back. And if you like them back, a match is created, which then you could talk within the app, talk about if they think it's a good caption, if the content is good, if the budget is good. And once everyone is happy, both the brand and creator, with the details, the brand assigns the campaign to the creator. They fulfill the shout out. They post the link back within BeakonGage. We approve that the shout out is completed. We then send the payment from the brand to the creator, all within the platform. So if you have any questions whatsoever, put it in the comments below. I will be addressing those comments. Probably not going to get many, maybe 1, maybe 0, could be 2, who knows. But if you do have any questions, I will respond to them. And if you want to make that account, again, it's on BeakonGage.com. You can sign up as a brand for free or as a creator for free. Small approval process on both. But this platform is for everyone to use. And just a little FYI, the brand, they have their own web platform. So the brand would go on the actual computer to see all their campaigns. And creators have their own app that you can download for Apple products, or they could use the web. They have their own web portal as well. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I like to end these videos with a little bit of confetti. Come on. Come on. There it is. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.